Donald Trump, a name that generates sharp reactions in the political and social sphere. A name that is synonymous with wealth, power, controversy, and influence. Known for his flamboyant lifestyle, penchant for controversies, and larger-than-life personality, Trump's life story reads like a real-world drama. From billionaire businessman and reality TV icon to one of the most polarizing U.S. presidents in history, Trump's life is a roller coaster of luxury, scandal, and ambition. From his golden penthouse to his high-profile relationships, Trump has consistently attracted both praise and criticism. While many see him as the embodiment of success and ambition, others see him as a man who crossed the boundaries of morality and ethics. Trump's lifestyle is a reflection of his unattainable nature, lavish, extravagant, and steeped in controversy. Beyond his real estate empire and political career, his personal life, particularly his relationships and allegations related to them, has been the subject of intense scrutiny. This exploration sheds in-depth light on Donald Trump's lifestyle, focusing on his indulgences, his relationships with women, and the controversies that have shaped his legacy. From his gold-clad penthouse to his high-profile relationships, we uncover why Donald Trump is one of the most talked-about figures in modern history. Stay tuned for a closer look at the world of money, power, and controversy that surrounds Trump. Born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, Donald John Trump was raised in a world of privilege. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer who made his fortune by building middle-class housing in New York City. Donald grew up in a 23-room mansion, a setting that shaped his interest in luxury. From a young age, Trump demonstrated an interest in power and control, qualities that would define his future endeavors. As a student at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, Trump honed his understanding of business and economics. After graduating in 1968, he joined his father's company, which he later renamed the Trump Organization. By the 1980s, Trump had become a household name not only as a businessman, but also as a cultural figure. His adventurous style, which included gold-plated interiors, flashy suits, and an aggressive demeanor, set him apart from the traditional real estate moguls of his time. Trump's penthouse in Trump Tower is a prime example of his extravagant taste. Perched high above Manhattan, the penthouse is decorated with 24-karat gold accents, Italian marble, and chandeliers. It's a visual representation of Trump's personality, unapologetically grandiose. Trump's image as a playboy billionaire emerged in the 1980s, an era of excess and decadence. He became a regular feature in newspapers not only for his business ventures, but also for his relationships with women. Trump himself promoted this image, often boasting about his success with women in interviews. Trump has long projected an image of extreme masculinity and power. His bravery was highlighted in a 1987 interview with People magazine, in which he said, "I don't have to be a sex symbol to get women." This statement, along with his public persona as a wealthy, powerful businessman, became central to his appeal. It appears that his wealth makes him a prime subject for both admiration and scrutiny, and this has allowed him to be involved in a series of high-profile relationships that often blur the lines between personal life and public display. Trump's first marriage to Czech-American model and businesswoman Ivana Trump brought him further into the spotlight. The couple married in 1977 and became a power couple in New York's elite circle. Their marriage was a symbol of the excesses of the 1980s, with the Trump family often appearing on the society pages. Ivana, who was involved in the day-to-day operations of Trump's business empire, also became a prominent part of celebrity culture. His relationships with fashion designers, artists, and businessmen made him a celebrity in his own right. However, their marriage unraveled in the early 1990s amid Trump's highly publicized affair with actress Marla Maples. The scandal dominated the headlines, with tabloids analyzing every detail. Ivana famously accused Trump of infidelity and filed for divorce, leading to a bitter legal battle. The public spectacle of their breakup was the first of many media events that would follow Trump's relationship. Maples, a Southern beauty queen, brought a different kind of charm to Trump's life. Their 1993 wedding was a lavish ceremony, attended by celebrities and covered extensively by the press. The couple had a daughter, Tiffany, but their marriage ended in divorce in 1999. Trump's relationship with Marla Maples became a media sensation. Maples, a Southern beauty queen, brought a different kind of charm to Trump's life. The affair that led to Trump's divorce from Ivana was not just a scandal, but a public spectacle. Media outlets covered every aspect of the breakup, From the tension between Ivana and Marla to gossip about Trump's alleged indiscretions, Trump, ever the showman, enjoyed the attention even as details of the relationship unfolded on the global stage. In 2005, Trump married Slovenian model Melania Knaus. The couple's wedding was another extravagant ceremony, featuring a $200,000 Christian Dior gown and a star-studded guest list that included Clinton. While Melania has maintained a calmer presence than Trump's previous wives, their marriage has not been free of scrutiny. Melania, who became First Lady during Trump's presidency, has often been portrayed as a silent partner in Trump's larger-than-life personality. Her foreign background, her role as First Lady, and the public's fascination with her relative quietness in public affairs were often the subject of media gossip. However, during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, several women came forward with allegations of extramarital affairs and misconduct. Adult film actress Stormy Daniels claimed she had an affair with Trump shortly after the birth of their son Barron in 2006. Daniels alleged that he was paid $130,000 in hush money to remain silent about the affair, a claim that led to a legal battle and federal investigation. Similarly, former Playboy model Karen McDougal alleged a year-long affair with Trump around the same time. McDougal described their relationship as romantic, but acknowledged that it was overshadowed by Trump's other commitments. These allegations painted a picture of a man who thrived exclusively on attention and recognition from women. The most damaging controversy of Trump's career came in October 2016. Just weeks before the presidential election, a 2005 recording, known as the Access Hollywood tape, was leaked in which Trump was heard making lewd comments about women.
Moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it.
Whoa.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
That's huge news there.
No, Nancy.
Yeah.
No, this was marriages, and I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, "I'll show you where they have some nice furniture." I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there, and she was married. Then all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look. I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. I can do anything.
His comments, which included the infamous "grab 'em by the pussy" line, sparked outrage and condemnation across the political spectrum. Trump dismissed the comments as locker room talk, but the tape fueled existing allegations of sexual misconduct against him. Several women came forward with allegations of inappropriate behavior, ranging from unwanted advances to groping. Trump denied all allegations, often attacking his accusers as liars motivated by political agendas. Despite the uproar, Trump's base of supporters largely stood by him, arguing that his comments were exaggerated or taken out of context. For him, the controversy was another example of media bias against Trump. This reaction reflected the division in American politics. While many condemned his behavior, others were willing to overlook his flaws in favor of his political and business personality. Trump's social life during the 1980s and 1990s was the stuff of legend. He was known for hosting extravagant parties at his properties, including Trump Tower and Mar-a-Lago. These events were often attended by celebrities, models, and influencers. Trump thrived in this environment surrounded by wealth, beauty, and power. One of Trump's most controversial relationships was with disgraced financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Photos and accounts from the 1990s show Trump and Epstein attending parties together, often with young women. Although Trump has since distanced himself from Epstein, his organization continues to raise questions about the company he kept. Trump's interactions with figures like Epstein paint a picture of a man who navigated the world of the rich and powerful with ease. His reputation as a playboy was the result not only of his relationships, but also of the company he kept and the parties he attended. Donald Trump's lifestyle is a contradiction. On the one hand, he presents himself as a family man, often showcasing his children and grandchildren at public events. On the other hand, his personal life has been marred by allegations of infidelity, misconduct, and adultery. Trump's defenders argue that his personal life should not overshadow his achievements. They see him as someone who has lived life on his own terms, accepting his flaws without regret. However, critics view his behavior as a sign of a deep disregard for ethics and accountability. Despite the controversies, Trump remains the center of attraction. His ability to weather scandals and maintain a loyal following speaks to his complex public persona, which continues to divide opinion. Donald Trump's life is a tapestry of extremes, from his golden penthouses and high-profile relationships to his scandals and controversies. He has created a legacy that is both fascinating and divisive. His lifestyle, full of luxury and controversy, reflects a man who has been constantly in the limelight, unapologetically embracing excess, power, and the public's fascination with his personality. It symbolizes the intersection of wealth, ambition, and scandal, where personal indulgence and public scrutiny collide. Donald Trump's life is a tapestry woven of ambition, wealth, controversy, and influence. Whether celebrated as a self-made billionaire or criticized for his polarizing actions, his story is undeniably captivating. From towering skyscrapers and lavish lifestyle to political triumphs and world-shaking scandals, Trump has lived a life that few could imagine. Their ability to capture attention, reshape narratives, and remain relevant in the eyes of an ever-changing public is a testament to their enduring influence. Love him or hate him, Trump's legacy is one of complexity and contradictions, reflecting both the heights of success and the depths of controversy. As we close this chapter on his extraordinary journey, one thing is certain: Donald Trump is a figure who will continue to fascinate and divide the world for years to come. Like and subscribe and press bell icon for more informative and habitual information. See you soon with a new video. Till then, bye.